I haven't had a Slim Jim in years. Thank you. Mm. Why the fuck did I just hear that? I was like, mm. Something about outside looking in perspective, but it's not bad. I heard. I don't remember where that content came from. It was like, this pussy pops severely. I didn't say that. It was some piece of content years ago. So, was that like when Vine was still out or something like that? Mm. Vines is connected to grapes. Grapes make wine, something like that. Wine up your body, wine up your body, wine up your body, wine up your body. What's going on? This energy is interesting, bitch. Why the fuck? Before I did the channel message, I had a 2D Dreamcatcher message in the dream state, bitch. That shit was annoying as fuck, but I got the information I needed. I wanted to cook a particular meal. I've been wanting to cook this particular meal for a long time now, and it was like, all right, so I'm gonna tell you what it is. One moment. So I might not be the best cook in the world, but the meals I know how to cook, I know how to cook. My whole thing is, all right, my whole thing is, people. First of all, I'm a Taurus. There's no way I'm not gonna know how to cook. It's no way I'm not gonna know how to cook. Taurus are foodies, all right. Taurus, Taurus gonna know how to cook a meal. I know how to cook a meal. I even cater meals. Need to hear there. It's been this like for a couple months now. It's been this projection like somebody don't want me to cook, and if you were listening in around the holiday season of last year, around like November and shit, I figured out through an American Heritage Society class of theory message that on holidays around that season, these witch bitches, what they like to do is, well, I figured out basically like witch bitches like to spew nonsense, say bad daily affirmations, bad prayers into the food that they be cooking. You said that's hi, how are you doing? Good morning. You Neeks Way said, yeah, that's true. Taurus can cook very good. Yes. So what I'm about to say won't make sense. So here we are. So first and foremost, I'm just talking about like basically witch bitches, people with bad intent. Sometimes like in the tarot community, they call them kitchen witches and stuff like that. Um, those are the people who pray over the food and they say bad incantations, stuff like that. They try to feed it to people. I figured out some shit about that, and we spoke about it in previous messages. Um, yeah. If you want more insight, I'll let y'all know. But need to hear that. So with knowing that, so like for a couple months now, and this year 2026 previously, there's been this energy. Somebody has not been wanting me to cook food. First and foremost, that shit don't even make sense. I'm a Taurus. Like I said, foodie. I love food. I like to eat. So like previously, like in adolescence, I might not have understood it, but now like with my spiritual discernment now, things are different because when I was younger and it was like this energy somebody didn't want me to eat or cook and stuff like that, I didn't understand it. Now I understand it. Excuse me. Ooh, yeah, I'm going through some crazy shit. Now we gonna get into this. So like we gonna talk about it. But so like when I was younger, um, and like I ain't like I didn't want to eat and stuff like that. I didn't know if that was somebody trying to do a wasting spell, whatever the case may be. So now that I'm older and I understand like when somebody trying to do a wasting spell, let me tell you different ways like well, let me tell you a specific way how you know somebody trying to do a wasting spell. They don't want you to eat or cook and stuff like that. This is gonna be funny because like a lot of females kind of go through this, but this is it's just an example. When you're hungry, and you want to eat food, you know you want to eat food, and then you can't make a decision where to eat like at all, that it causes you not to eventually go get food to eat, that's how you know somebody's doing a wasting spell on you or is projecting on you and your body. Period. Because it don't make sense. Like for months now, it's just been like I've been hungry and wanting to eat some food, and then I'll get stumped at that one part like, um, what do I want to eat? And then I'll be having all these choices of food around me. I'm like, I don't feel like eating that, and I don't feel like eating that. After like naming like the sixth food place that I don't want to eat at because I didn't want to feel like cooking or whatever the case may be, I start realizing, wait, bitch, who the fuck projected on me? Like, bitch, I got food in the fridge. I got local eateries around me. I could online order. What do you mean? I like all these choices I don't want to eat. I said, oh nah, this bitch gotta get fucked up. Anywho, so I knew somebody was like projecting on me because like it was that scenario going on for a few couple months. I was still eating though. Like I had to make sure I stocked up on snacks and food and stuff like that. So like when that projection came, I can just go grab something to eat, and then right after I would grab the snack or whatever the case may be, then I would either decide whether I want to cook or want to order stuff like that. Then I'm just like, why does the person want me to order food so freaking much? Like because it's one thing, like I don't mind ordering some food, like and because you know tourists get that reputation of like I don't feel like doing that. So I'm just like, bitch, like why the fuck this person don't want me to cook so bad? It ain't like I don't know how to cook. Like, bitch, it's not like I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not a unless for special occasions. I'm not a I'm gonna stay in the kitchen for hours type of bitch. Like I ain't about to hold you. I figured out how to finesse some of these meals to quicken up the cook time. So like I don't have to be in the kitchen for that long. I'm sorry, not sorry. It's certain food. You ever boiled an egg? You ever boiled the egg on the stove top? That should take too long. Look, turn that shit up. Like, I'm sorry, not sorry. It's just certain shit. I don't be caring to wait for it. Like, it just, it is what it is. Um, what's going on? So yeah, so yesterday before I went to bed and took my nap, um, I was cooking food, and I haven't been cooking food in a long. I haven't cooked food in a while. Because it's like when I would even get like I knew something was wrong because I would go in the kitchen intentionally knowing the meals I would make, meals I've made before, people who adore these meals. I'm telling you, and then I'll go in the kitchen for like these last couple of months. Sometimes it won't be every time, and I'll go and cook the meal, and I'm like, I don't like how this tastes, or this something off. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, no, this is not me. Like, what the fuck? So like, somebody would project on me to eat that they didn't want me to eat so bad. They would try to make me fuck up the meals and everything. I'm just I had, and then like food and the dreams. I'm coughing from my ops. Now, dream in the food state. You see how I'm telling the truth. They didn't want me to say it. I don't give a fuck. Not, not. Here we go again. Yesterday, the same shit happened. Like somebody try to project negative to my right ass cheek. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Anyway. Now, like they was poking me or pricking me. Like, are you dumb, bitch? You know? Do you know what that back descender would do? Oh, the lights is off. Look at that. I fully charged that shit yesterday, but it's all right. One moment, y'all. One moment, y'all. You see how I just went dark? As I said, I know I'm telling the truth. Scorpio. Is a Scorpio embodiment? Scorpio. It's all right. You said get an egg cooker. It's marginally faster. Just for eggs? I'm sorry. Like, I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know. One moment, guys. Oh, all right. I guess this one works better, but it's all right. I'll do that later. Like, and my whole thing is like when the odds be like, and the enemy be trying to project like this type of dumb shit to be happening. It's like, what do you think I'm gonna do? Forget the message? Like, no, we're still gonna talk about it. We're still look at that nosy ass. We gonna get into it because I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Anywho, give me one moment. I guess it's they don't want y'all to see me while I'm telling you this message. Like, this nigga in the comment section got Harvard in his motherfucking Harvard in his at name talking about don't bend your knee. You right. A nigga gonna bend his knee down when he proposed to me. Fuck you talking about. Anyways, so yeah, so like somebody been like projecting me not to eat, and not only not to eat, they don't want me to cook. And it's like, choose a struggle, bitch. Choose a struggle. Um, you said hell yeah, baby. Hell no, but yeah, yeah, baby. Anyways, so when I like first it was like they didn't want me to cook. They didn't like then like they didn't want me to cook. They didn't want me to enjoy my meal. So it's like this person projected like they freaking stupid. They like, I don't want her to cook. I don't want her to eat. If she eats, the meal's not going to be pleasant. So they're not going to want to eat. Like, why would you think? And so now I know you're trying to project that on me because I need to eat. Like, now I know you're trying to project that on me. So I gotta boom your ass. I gotta tell God to boom you. Like, I ain't about to even hold you. No sound mic. So yesterday, bitch, before I took my nap, before bedtime, before waking up and doing this channel message, God was like, I was cooking the meal. I was cooking the meal. I ain't gonna tell you what the meal is because that's a coughing from my op. All right, I'll tell you what the meal was. So I cooked some shrimp, but I wanted to cook it a specific type of way. Then I realized I was gonna have to use cooking oil regardless to cook the meal because like I learned that the shrimp sticks that you get from the Chinese store, they put them in the deep fryer without any like flour and stuff like that, and then they bring it up and then they put the Old Bay seasoning on there. So I like the way they cook it like that. But when I realized I was still gonna have to put in the oil, I said I might as well just fry the shrimp with some, seasoning and flour and stuff like that. So I did that. I'm cooking it up. Everybody coming to the kitchen like, oh, what you cooking? What you cook? I want some. This, that, and the third. I'm just like, all right. Mind you, I'm not even in the mood to eat this. It's only because somebody asked me, whatever the case may be. So while I'm cooking the shrimp, I'm like, this not like a complete meal for real. I'm thinking, let me cook something else. So I wanted to cook some okras. And I cooked the okras by itself. And when I say like I was getting experimental in that kitchen. Sometimes I get like that sometimes. So I'm getting experimental. I'm putting these different seasonings together just with the okras itself. Now, if you don't know, okras produce fertility and good health, especially for feminine hygiene. Was I thinking anything about feminine hygiene while I was cooking the okras? No, I had some left over. I said, let me just cook it whatever the case may be. I'm gonna save some later. I was thinking about fertility and hygiene and stuff like that because I saved a little bit and I was like, I'll just throw it in some water, whatever the case may be. Howsoever, so I cooked the first batch of okras. I put the seasonings in. I'm like, oh my gosh, this shit delicious. I'm like, this shit delicious. I'm like, let me add some other ingredients in this shit. I started adding some spinach and corn and with the scent. With the scent. Now I ain't gonna hold you. The spinach wasn't the all right. So the spinach wasn't fresh spinach. It was canned spinach. Matter of fact, it was the Popeyes canned spinach. Legit. So I tasted the spinach. I just want to do a taste test. I'm like, this is not fresh spinach. Really taste that in the can. I'm like, it tastes some type of way, but like I'm pretty sure with the seasoning, it's gonna like do its thing, get cohesive. It did not get cohesive. That spinach was blowing my shit. Then I was like, it wasn't blowing my shit, but it was just like, dang, like I don't like it. I like how the okras taste by themselves. So I had to make another batch, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna just leave the corn in that time. The corn wasn't helping. Like I'm just like, what the fuck? Like that shit was like, and then like my whole thing is like when I cooked it with the corn, then I had put too much ginger in that shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like somebody want me to throw this shit out. I said, nah, fuck that. So I left that shit on the stove top, ate my shrimp. I'm like, oh, this kind of tasty. I wasn't in the mood for this, but whatever the case may be. If you know, you know. So I went to go take my nap. Bitch, it started going like I was getting all the answers I needed in the dream state because the person who was so basically that meal that I wanted to create, God told me basically. He said, don't worry about it because I had to cook them okras twice, and when I cooked them okras twice, I threw the first batch out because I didn't like how it tastes, and then the second batch, I'm just like, come on, like God was like, no, don't worry about it. Like he was like, just leave that shit on the stove top. I got you. You will get. He said, I'll get you some more okras. I'm like, all right, whatever the case may be. So I left the motherfucking okras on the stove top. Mind you, somebody been previously projecting for me not to eat and not to cook. And I'm just like, why the fuck they don't want me to cook? I know why they don't want me to cook. We're gonna talk about it in a second. Long story short, it started going off in a dream state, bitch, because the person who's trying to project on me and me cooking and me eating, like it was a binding spell with the motherfucking soup I was making with the okras. So that shit was going off in the dream state. God was revealing so much shit about the fucking person. Not yo, why the fuck I found out? So like I been knew this person. Like well, I didn't been knew, but like I had a hunch. But like as a recent, I found out the person was shapeshifting in my dreams. Now dreams I've had since the age of 6. This one person who been shape shifting and stuff like that, God finally revealed all of that shit. God was like, you know how they be coming in your dream state acting like they a nigga? Oh yeah, that's because they was hiding behind their business or whatever the case may be, a masculine energy, and they did previously they was like in a co partnership scenario with a man previously, my uncle who passed away. So like she can't hide behind him no more. And then the dream state, God was showing me not only was how she was projecting on me and the food I had and my eating habits and stuff like that. Like bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like who the fuck like who takes out their time out the day to be projecting on somebody and what the fuck they eating and what the fuck like. And then my whole thing is like I'm not even trying to be funny. Like I'm American, but like my ethnicity is hmm hmm interesting. I'm American, but my ethnicity is African. So like you know, it's already a stereotype in the eyes of an angel. Like, you know, you already know back in the day it was a stereotype. Like third world country, they don't eat, malnourished. It's like how you won't be the same ethnicity that they stereotyping that shit from a different country about, and then be trying to do your own people like that. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You think God not gonna boom you? Like my whole life. No sound like now. Basically, so that awkward soup was a point of contact to not only reverse the binding spell but attack the enemy and see what the fuck they got going on. When I say in the dream state, God was then revealed to me how the person was shape shifting. They were using their business to shape shift and do divination. God showed me that they had while they worried about me, they got two other enemies. One that they invited to their home recently. Who are plotting on them right now because God was showing me that this person. So like my Scorpio aunt had this worker back in the day that no longer works for her, and about like a few years ago, that worker like her son randomly was unalive, and that's a theme in regards to my Scorpio aunt. Like when you previous people who previously worked for her that not part of her family at all, or in any type of way, when they like she don't like to feel some type of way about like people making her look stupid or some shit like that. So she'll be going towards divination, them parlor tricks, and like bitch, why the fuck in the dream state? But I already knew. I already knew. So like basically her previous worker who son was unalive and it was a whole thing. She had came to visit her the other day and I was just like I'm like, bitch, you don't think she know? Like anywho's God was revealing in the dream state that she's the reason why her son got unalive. I was like, zing. And then like she had another worker who don't work for her anymore and went to her rival um competitor to go work for. And I was just like, and the rival competitor don't fuck with her at all. So like, God showed me the dream state. These people, either collectively in the spiritual or individually, they about to boom this bitch. Like, so, channel message. Somebody think that they're your enemy, that they gonna do you something. It's other people that wanna do them bad, like do them bad for valid ass reasons. Like, so you don't got, you just gonna just sit back and watch. All right. I said I was gonna explain something to y'all. What was I gonna explain to y'all? I need to hear it there. If y'all care enough, y'all would comment in the comment section and let me know. Now, oh yeah, by the way, you got, I don't know, you got a bro or brother or something like that that's advocating for you. All right, like notes I wrote in regards to the channel message. Looking cute. Yeah, this person don't want you to look cute. Like you could be very attractive. Like another thing they've been doing, like yo, this is what I'm talking about. This same person is your opposite enemy. Like they they want you. Like I don't like. There's something like this. The enemies don't ever make sense. They know you're attractive, and they want an energy harvest off of you so they can bind themselves, or they can try to bind themselves or to your beauty and stuff like that because they see what you be attracting, and you don't want them to do that. And then when you have healthy boundaries against this person trying to energy harvest off your beauty and shit like that, trying to do beauty spells and shit like that to attract to your energy, and they're ugly as fuck. Yes, ugly as fuck they are. They get offended that you're trying to block out the beauty spells and the energy harvesting. Then all of a sudden they don't want you to be beautiful, and it's like, what happened? I thought you thought I was attractive. That's why you want to buy me. Why you want me to be ugly? Because I don't want you to snatch my beauty, bitch, and you can't. Like these hoes going outside. But you're looking cute. You're looking cute, Rosa Mirror. Um, something like I don't like your friends. Ah, I don't like your friends. All right, we all wrote down the notes. So I had a previous scenario like with my man or whatever the case may be, and basically like I know not all of them, but some of his friends like they want to live that. What's that word? That's an old word. What's that word? It's that with a G. I can't think of it. I can't think of it. I'm about to say Guadalupe or some shit. No, what's that? Gigolo. They want his friends want to live that gigolo lifestyle, and it's like I don't got no problem with a nigga I'm not dating want to live a gigolo lifestyle. I don't got a problem with my nigga having friends that live in a gigolo lifestyle. That nigga is not living a gigolo lifestyle. We're together. He's not living no gigolo lifestyle. So I'm not saying you can't have friends that live gigolo lifestyle. You're your own person. But like I know his friends, like some of them like that live in that gigolo lifestyle, like they want it's like niggas who's not happy within themselves and what they got going on, they're always trying to add niggas to the gigolo group. And it's like if you happy with being a gigolo, be happy with being a gigolo by your fucking self. Like you don't gotta force nobody to live the gigolo lifestyle. So like I know he has certain friends that try to like lead him, force him into the jiggle lifestyle. It's like, bitch, are you dumb? So I don't like some of his friends. So because they should like this nigga like he won't probably say it like that, but he kind of be like, I'm about to go hang out with my lady. I'm about to just spend some quality time with my girl, my lady, this and third. And these niggas be like, no, we going outside. We club hopping. We turned up. We with the bitches. Like it's just like whole time my niggas like, this is what's going on. So I don't got a problem with my man going out having fun and this and third, but it's just like them friends of yours, some of them friends of yours. It's alright. I don't like your friends. It's alright. It's gonna get handled. And that nigga know that. So like he's Anywho's, something about a Pisces or Pisces embodiment is very significant. I wrote my notes finding out some legendary info about your male ex lover. I don't know. And that 2D Dreamcatcher message I had this morning, like, I don't know. Like, first and foremost, somebody tried to do beauty spells on you or some sort of divination on you, whatever the case may be, and something like that is like, especially the beauty spells, because like when you're trying to attract to somebody else's beauty, especially if it's like the same sex, and when it don't work, sometimes, not all the time, it can cause like a gay spell or some shit, because like you're not attracted to the person. They're trying, even if they're not trying to do no gay shit with you, because like the embodiments of it all, like it can cause like gay shit or around you, or people to, of the same sex to be attracted to you and stuff like it. Just like it's, or that person to like become gay for you, because like the spell work backfired. Anywho's, but I seen the dream state this morning, bitch. I don't know. I seen Ray J, some petite gay man, and I saw the Woo lady. Now I know in social media right now with the Woo, so I don't know what any of this has to do with anything. I'm gonna just tell y'all. We talk about that on another day. But I know I never heard of Woo lady until like that Bree girl was unalive, or whatever the case may be. And all I seen in social media about Wu Lady is that she knew a lot of information that other people didn't know about, and so people were like, I think with Akbar, I don't take nothing Akbar say seriously. Like I don't take nothing she say seriously, but she was like basically accusing Wu Lady of having some sort of something about a setup with that breed girl being unalive. But then in the, like so in the 2D catch your message, dream catch your message, Wu Lady is just like supposedly Wu Lady, Ray J, peep game. Wu Lady, Ray J, and this gay petite light skinned man. And it might have something to do with Not As TV or Zeus Networks, Bad Boys Club or some shit like that. Anyway, they're all together, like literally in a relationship. But like Wu Lady in the dream state didn't know that Wu Lady and Ray J was dating in the dream state. But Ray J had a boyfriend. It was this gay dude, but like he was dating Wu Lady, and Wu Lady didn't know nothing about that. So Wu Lady found out, and Wu Lady was just like, I'm like, because I guess Ray J called the intervention, so like they could all get on one accord, whatever the case may be, no pun intended. And Wu Lady wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. She was just so uninterested. Like, say what you guys say, like, because after this conversation I'm leaving. Like the light skinned petite gay man, he was mad. He was mad at Ray J and Wu Lady because he felt as though he'd been dating Ray J the whole time, and he he and he could have knew about Wu Lady and him dating or whatever the case may be, but he didn't think it was fair for their relationship because Ray J was trying to hide that he was gay the whole time. Whatever the case may be, Ray J was just acting a fool with the theatrics, this, that, and the third, because he didn't got caught up, and neither one of them gave a fuck. You said, what's your favorite rapper? Your favorite rapper, Ariel Hernandez G in the comment section says their favorite rapper is NBA YoungBoy and Polo G. Polo G, didn't he just beat some white Caucasian streamer up on Twitch or something like that? I don't even know what's going on with NBA YoungBoy nowadays. I don't listen too much NBA YoungBoy. Now, you know what's so interesting? That Wu Lady reference. The only other time I heard Wu Lady is from my ex lover, the Virgo. He's like, but he don't say Wu Lady. He say like Zoe Lady or something like that. He's like, I'm gonna get my Zoe Lady on you. And he be talking about me the whole time. Like, all right, don't be getting me in no bullshit. I already told you how the practitioners get down. You get them involved in some bullshit. So I don't know. You might find out your ex lover is gay or some shit like that. They might have like some situation going on where both parties, their female lover and their male lover, both find out about each other, and now they have to have an intervention or some shit. So, because I thought you're gonna find out some legendary info. I don't know how that information gonna come in contact, but it could have been a setup. Somebody could have tried to set somebody up. Now, what I've realized is now allegedly for a lot of years, Ray J's name has came up in a lot of setup type vibes, and now that Wu Lady, she's coming up in conversation about possibly being involved in some setup vibes with unaliving that breed girl. And I don't know if it has to do with like a gay man or something like that being involved in the setup, but something didn't go something didn't go in the way of some sort of light skin complexion gay man, like involved in some setup. He could have had a part to play in it, and it didn't go as expected, or maybe they're mad about somebody. No, I don't know. We'll talk about it another day because today is the channel message for Sagittarius. Sagittarius channel message. Let's get into it. All right, your channel message, Sagittarius, is literally do anything for you. Super loyal to who they love. Stick by their side. Supportive and open minded. See, open minded came out, and this morning here is something about some gay man. There's a this woman that is not open minded to being in a relationship or being with a down lower gay man. Period. This is Sagittarius. This message for you. If you were wondering if you're trying to do some shit, like, no. Literally do anything for you. Super loyal to who they love. I agree. Sagittarius, they're very conceited, self-centered. If they actually love you, it's probably approximately less than 5 people that they can count in hand that they actually love. That they be very supportive, and where they'll put their conceited, selfish ways to the side and actually love, because Sagittarius cares about themselves. I'm not gonna go hold you. Sagittarius only care about themselves. Stick by their side, support and open minded. This is you could have a partner. I don't know if it's a female or male. I'm just saying because what I seen in Dream State this morning, there could be a man that someone is dating Sagittarius. I don't know if it's you or vice versa. To the message that resonates, that who is very open minded. They could be sexually fluid. They could like both male and female gender, and they're hoping that you're open minded to this scenario. I put stick by their side. There's a song by this female artist, underground artist, a few years ago. It was called "By My Side." It was like I I trust in you and you lied. I'm glad you folded, 'cause now I realize that I don't need you. I don't need you by my side. I'm wearing my helmet wrong. I'm gonna ride by mine. That song was a good song. I ain't about to even hold you for an underground artist. Like the, like production, everything like that could be better. But you know, neither here or there. Like the quality of the lyricism, everything, and the melody. Yes, everything else. Yeah. Now, and that's very significant because like that same person, that's so funny because like this, all right, that same person who made that song, like there was a scenario. I'm not gonna get too into specifics. There was a scenario where their male sibling, was beefing with like their male sibling was beefing with another couple, and it got to the point where like I guess he had pistol whipped somebody, and then like they would like they had government jobs, so like he used his government weapon, the pistol whip. That's not the first time I've heard of somebody who have a government job doing some shit like that. Then they get in trouble, and then like she was TTG, the one that was singing the song. Like she was not me. She was TTG, and like she went to go help her sibling pistol whip this nigga and beat him up, and it was caught on film and everything. And then long story short, they had got arrested, and when they got arrested, like she had kids, he didn't. She said and did whatever the fuck she had to do to get about that situation. Left her brother stinking. So there might be a situation where somebody wants you to be TTG, ride for them, be open minded to this sexually fluid relationship. But the first chance any trouble comes, they're gonna be like, bitch. So be mindful. Be mindful. All right, Sagittarius, what you need to know? Message at the top of the deck. Luck and protection in reverse. Gemini is winning. Lover, loved one, friend, relative. Excuse me. Lover, loved one, friend, platonic, romantic, and/or business partnership. Gemini, very in the upright. Sagittarius, you're not looking too good for y'all. Someone's lacking luck and success and is not protected at this time. Be careful. I just seen this piece of content about like I don't remember where the fuck the bitch was from, But it was this bitch from like from down. Excuse me. It was this bitch from like down south, and she was a police officer, whatever the case may be. And while she was on duty, basically, she saw her ex lover, um, and pulled him over. And when she pulled him over, she pulled her gun out, talking about she wanted him to FUCK her right then and there. And he was trying to restrain her and get the gun away from her, and like, and he didn't want to do it because he was just like, no, like, leave me alone, whatever the case may be. And when they was tussling, and he was trying to get that gun away from her, mind you, she's a whole police officer. When they was tussling, when she was tussling with her ex boyfriend, like yelling at him for her to like, for him to FUC. She told him as an officer, on duty officer, she told her ex boyfriend that she pulled over if he didn't FUCK her right then and there, she was going to shoot him. He was trying to do everything to de-escalate the situation while they was tussling. He flipped on by accident her body cam that was connected to a mic, and then you just hear her saying like, "FUCK me now, FUCK me now, FUCK me now, bitch! Like right now before I shoot you, everything like that shit got caught. That how embarrassing." In reverse, plan to control a firm's expected revenue, operating expenses, and receipts. Like whatever somebody is trying to force you to do. If you got an ex lover or anybody that's trying to force you to be sexually active with them, or they trying to like force you into a situation to be around them or do something, like everybody's going to know. They're gonna look very foolish. This person could have tried to plan this out, by using some sort of control tactic. They gonna definitely pay for that shit. Another card in reverse. This person is not of God. They're not anointed. What's the opposite of that sign? Something about a Pisces. They're lacking blessings at this time. They're not able to do what they want, and they're not in their destiny and calling right now. Who this op is. They didn't want you to know about something. You were right about something. You about to get some money. This op, you right about something. You were right about something that the person was trying to hide or trying to not get you to say or know about, and it got brought to the forefront, bitch. They're losing. Your op enemy is losing money, while me and my supporters are gaining money. Amen. Your enemy or op is about to get a visit from the archangels, bitch. I don't think the archangels is just gonna go there and be like, boogaloo. I like they're going to jump. Yo, the archangel's about to go jump your op, bitch. Go and jump my op, bitch. Ding. Because this person tried to set you up. Luck and protection in reverse once again. This enemy or op, bitch. Their luck and expansion is not on their side. Something could have happened yesterday because yesterday was Thursday. This person is lacking protection, bitch. They don't want you to know about something, but that you already know about and then brought to the forefront, bitch. Alright, let me get out your energy, Sagittarius, because I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. See ya. That's me.